It's hard to believe a full decade has come and gone since the Yankees last won a World Series. Last year, they battled a seemingly endless parade of injuries, yet still managed to win 103 games and reach the ALCS. But success is measured differently for the Yankees. And now that they've added Garrett Cole to the rotation, all eyes will be on the Bronx. On the short list of fall class fast start to clearly establish their spot as the American League's alpha dog.
Big expectations follow this New York Yankees squad as they begin their 2020 season here in Baltimore. The Bronx Bombers made some big moves since falling in last year's ALCS. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. Striding in once again, Gio Urshela.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody.
Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Hayes on the run for it. At the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
High chopper to third, but this is foul for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count and the pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Mancini moving back into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The throw into second, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He swings and grounds it to short, right to Iglesias. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Austin Hayes the next to bat. And he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Now the pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Jose Iglesias is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So here's Trey Mancini, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 8. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Hector Velasquez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning.
Number 76, Hector Velasquez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep to right center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the stretch. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way-go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, B-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner.
And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base. Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through. A base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Alberto gloves it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So the nearly bat around here is 8 men come. Chris Davis at the plate now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score.
Aroldis Chapman comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the seventh. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh. Ready now for Baltimore. Renato Nunez. Last time through was a base hit. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Rio Ruiz is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Orioles. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Digging in, Luke Voigt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He grounds it sharply to third. Fielded cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So striding forward now, Gio Urshela. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And that's in there. Base hit. Sean Armstrong enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Urshela on second. LeMahieu is over at first with one away. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. Anthony Santander the next to bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Fouled off. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chance Cisco becomes out number 2 this inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back. All set to start the 9th in this one. So striding in, Torres. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hayes on the run for it to the track. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. What a play.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Ruiz is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hard hit to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Hicks blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Paul Fry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
The right fielder.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
We mentioned earlier that this game is a road sweep opportunity, and for more on that, let's go down to Heidi Watney. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Rowe was the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brett Gardner. His prior history in this matchup. He's 1 for 4. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they take a 7-5 lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Robertson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Colin Poche takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him in the 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors.
Leading up for the Rays, the left fielder,
Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Into the box now, Manuel Margot, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Manuel Margot goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with.
Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell digs in now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And it's quickly 0-2. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this club was not the least bit intimidated by the hostile environment they certainly walked into, as they dominated this road series from beginning to end.
Yeah, they sure did, D-Row. I mean, what's better for adding a little extra swagger to a team than getting a series sweep in somebody else's building? This is a big win for this ball club, and I expect to see them walking tall into the next series.
The Yankees are one of the hotter teams in the league right now, and for more on that, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, this team is rolling of late, and they want to keep it that way. We've seen before how a hot club becomes increasingly dangerous as they continue to reel off wins. Let's see if this runaway train will pick up even more steam by coming out on top again in this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they pull even. It's 6-6 now. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. For 3 in the game so far. Hot shot down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left as they move out in front 7-6. Richard Blyer answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Into the box now, Mike Tauchman, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 3 runs already home here. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Striding forward now is the DH, Brett Gardner. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 6 tries. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone! So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they jump ahead by 3. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Santander. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense.
Sanchez.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed to the upper deck. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And right into the shift. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead. Tommy Kahnle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
48, Tommy Kahnle.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Mancini.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 19.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
No balls and 1 strike. Mancini stands at second with 2 gone. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Fouled away. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, D-Roll, this red-hot ball club strikes again. They're so much fun to watch play baseball right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Another win, another boost to the confidence of this team. I'm excited to stay